Today I'm going to be experimenting a bit with toothpick cells. It's a really fun technique, and if you've been a viewer of mine for a while, you may have seen these other videos that I've shared using the same technique. To get started, we're just going to cover the canvas in some nice colors. All of these colors are mixed 4 parts paint to 8 parts Floetrol to 1 part water. I'll have all the colors, paint ratios and supplies listed in the description box, so you can find all those details there. Now that I've got all these colors down, I'm going to swipe over them with some ivory black paint that's mixed 4 parts paint to 8 parts Floetrol to 3 parts water. This paint is a thinner consistency than the others that we used earlier. This is some cooking twine or cooking string that I'm using to mark off the design that I want. More about that in just a little bit. To prepare for the next step, I'm pouring out a drop of silicone oil, and then I'm using the tip of a toothpick to apply that silicone oil to the canvas. You can use the toothpick to create cells basically wherever you'd like them to be on the canvas. For today's painting, I want them to only appear within certain sections that I've marked off with the string. Coming back to the string, the reason that I've marked off the area that I want to work on with the string is to help keep a nice, neat, clean edge and to help maintain the structure of the design, because if I didn't do that, the cells have a tendency to just keep growing into the space that's available to them. If your cells seem to stop forming as you're going along, just dip the toothpick back into the silicone and keep going. I'm planning to keep the string on the canvas for a few hours and then I'll take it off. My main goal is to remove the string while the paint is still slightly wet. I don't want the paint to fully dry, otherwise the string is going to stick to the canvas and possibly pull up parts of the canvas with it. I am expecting to have to touch up the paint a little bit once the string is removed and the paint is fully dry, but I'll figure that out once I get there. I like the cells that have formed, and I'm really glad that the experiment of restricting the cells to a specific area worked. So excited about that. Now I just need to come up with some better or sort of more interesting designs for future paintings. Anyway, hopefully you got some new ideas today. If you'd like to see more tutorials like this, please don't forget to like, subscribe and hit the notification bell. Thank you for watching and see you next time.